Hello Invicta friends and friends, how are you doing tonight? It's Monday night and we're going to start with a new episode of Let's Talk Invicta. The man behind me, as usual, as every week, Mr. Wim van Biel. Thumbs up, Wim, how are you doing?
I'm good, Rene, thank you very much. And you're right, it's show number 107 already. So, as we always say, time flies when you're having fun. And also this week we had a lot of fun to get to the final collection for tonight, because I have a very special collection tonight. Actually, I just found out I have 4 Speedway models.
Wow.
4 different Speedway, but
Okay.
very, very different. You will be overwhelmed. It's a real nice collection that I have here for you. And as always, we at Let's Talk Invicta are all about great collections and great pricing. We will have 35 minutes or 40 minutes of sensational Invicta news coming towards you. The most spectacular colors, the best movements, really special. And at the bottom, we always have the best pricing as well. So this is your show. Let's Talk Invicta. I would say let's start with the first one in the lineup.
Started. Yeah, and the lineup is also ready. You can see the first one over here immediately. So, this one. Huh? Tell me more about it, Wim.
Okay, the first one is by request actually, because this watch has been in our Black Friday sales and we had so many overwhelming reactions on this piece. Model number is 90305. It's a Pro Diver series in an all black variation. I really like the color combination that we chose for this particular piece. The pricing is sensational, guys. I'm going to start immediately because I can keep you waiting and tell you all the technical details, but I do it the other way around. I give you the price first and then I talk about the details.
Okay.
The regular pricing for this watch on our website, invictastores.eu, is 99 euros. If you order this 200 meters water resistant piece now, or in the next 24 hours, the watch comes to your doorstep for 59 euros only. Okay. And it's actually the same pricing as we offered during the Black Friday week. Mm-hmm. Again, we had a few watches left over. Normally we ship them to our stores, but in this case, we kept them here in Hedel to offer here in the Let's Talk Invicta show. And I think if you see the live shot here in the studio, I think it's a fantastic looking watch. It's an all black variation, gunmetal and stainless steel. I really like the accent that we gave to the watch with the red, with the red second hand. Yeah, it has your date. It's a PC32 movement, which I really like because of reliability and durability. And the casing has a 44 millimeter size, so it's very accessible. And the rubber straps makes it very comfortable to wear as well.
It's rubber strap?
Yeah, it's rubber.
Ah, okay. Because when I see the picture of the real shot of the watch in front of you, it looks like it's metal, but it's rubber.
Yeah, it's we built the same pattern that we use for our metal bracelets. We built it into this rubber strap as well. Ah. So you have the same, look
and feel.
Look. No, the feel is different because you have your anti-allergic silicone strap, which is really comfortable to wear, easy to adjust, and it makes the watch very light as well. I think it's a great piece. It's a fantastic watch to start with tonight's show. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. 59 euros is your pricing. You have to order by going to the QR code on the left side of your screen. When you go there with your camera, you will be directed to our invictastores.eu website, to the Let's Talk Invicta tab. You see tonight's lineup and you can start your ordering.
So when I see the watch like this, and you just saw it on the picture, it's a rather small watch. It's not very thick, or is
no, it's the regular Pro Diver casing that we use. It's a regular Pro Diver casing. It's actually 12 millimeters thickness, so it's not. Mm-hmm. It's not very small, but it's also not very big, especially considering that we are dealing with a 200 meters water resistant casing.
Yeah, that's right.
And this casing normally takes a lot of space. So we manufacture these watches in a very special condition. So we preserve the 200 meters water resistant, but still keep the watch, sizable to any wrist. I will put the watch on my wrist real quick to give you an impression how the watch would look on a smaller wrist. And this helps a lot to have a silicone band because this fits like a glove, I will tell you. Check it out.
Alrighty, check it out. Yes, there it is. Wow.
Yeah, it's a fantastic piece. I really like the anti-reflective flame fusion crystal that we built in, as you can see. I think it's a great offer to start tonight's show, and
Yeah.
I would say let's move on to the next one in the lineup, Rene.
Yes, okay, let's do this. And it gives me a wonderful opportunity to greet some of our fans because they are lined up in my Facebook. Harry Bouwen is watching, Horst Erbe is watching, and my fellow friend here from Oldenzaal is also watching, Marco Monza. They are talking in German now on Facebook, but that gives me also the opportunity for you viewers, if you want to connect with us, please do, and you can talk with us on Facebook. There it is on our socials. Our social media team is ready to give answers. Quentin is ready.
No, we have a full social media team ready for you, so feel free to come back to us with your demands, your requests, your advice. We are very much open to communicate with you, and this is what Let's Talk Invicta is all about. And I told you in the beginning of the show already that Let's Talk Invicta is all about special colors and special designs and new combinations. This brings me to the next watch in the lineup, because if you talk about special, if you talk about special colors, if you talk about special constructions, if you talk about special movements, this is the watch that will be liked very much tonight, because I have been able to select a beautiful gladiator watch for tonight's lineup.
This one is a beauty, but
it's model number. It's model number 36625. A very, very nice watch. It's an all black variation as well, but we built in some burgundy accents into this watch. So please check out the subdial as we have it here, with the burgundy circle. We have the crown and the pushers that have the same color as the circle in the movement. We also have the screws on the side of the casing in this same color. We have the screws on the bezel in the same color. And please check out the construction that we built for this gladiator piece, with all the chains that come around the casing and the band as well. This is a fantastic piece of work. I told the story already a couple of times that we were in Miami a couple of years ago. I think it's maybe 2 years ago already, where we saw the first prototypes in 3D printed variation of the Gladiator series. And when I saw this mock-up, as we call it, I said to Ronald, my brother, I said, listen, this watch is never going to come out. It's too complicated to make. You know, and here we are today. We don't even have we have the watch here in the studio, but we also have it in a very, very special color combination. This is typical Let's Talk Invicta material, guys. This is such a fantastic piece. The model number is 36625. It's from our Gladiator series. I told you already. Burgundy black is the color combination. 55 millimeter is the case diameter. So it's quite a big piece, but you know, our collectors immediately know what they are dealing with. It's reserve collection, of course, so highest end movements. Movements in this case is Z60 Swiss movement made by Ronda for Invicta. The casing is 200 meters water resistant, so a very, very solid and sturdy piece. And the pricing is phenomenal. We had an offer with this watch already on our website, invictastores.eu, for 495 euros. I managed to get the pricing down. I had some help from our headquarters in USA. We built this price together. We came to a fantastic price. If you order this piece now, 36625 is the model number, the watch will come to your doorstep for a fantastic price of 239 euros only.
Wow.
A great price, a great watch.
Absolutely.
A special color combination. I mean, listen, this is what Let's Talk Invicta is all about. This is why I'm so excited to do those shows every Monday night. Yeah. Because this brings you the best possible series, great pricing, and you know, and really easy to manage as well. You just go to the QR code on the left side of your screen. You will be directed to our website. It's really accessible. We have many payment methods available. And if you don't want to go out to your jewelry store or your watch repair shop to have the watch size to your wrist as well. We have beautiful toolkits available on our website invictastores.eu. You just go to the merchandise tab where you will find the tools needed to shorten the bracelet yourself. Really easy and really convenient.
Yeah. So I really like this watch what you are presenting now, and what I extremely like is that you have the chain over here, but you have also a chain on the not only on the bezel but also
on the inside
the
of the
dial.
bezel.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
the
okay.
burgundy bezel. So it's
Yes.
so great, Wim.
It's on the inside of the on the bezel. We built the same chain, and this chain has the burgundy color again. So those accents make Invicta stand out from any other brand. Try to find a brand out there with those color combination, with those movements, with those, details that we love. Please check the construction that we built for this watch. I will try to show you the side of the case here.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Can you? Yeah. Check it out, Rene. Check out the screw in pushers. Check out the screw in crown with, of course, the reserve logo on the side, because our collectors out there immediately recognize that we are dealing with a very, very nice high-end piece here. Again, model number 36625. We have a few available for you, but you have to be fast. The order will stand for 24. The offer will stand for 24 hours. So till tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. €239 only.
So there is so much detail. I wanna show one thing what I particularly like. That's the diagonal screw here on the side. So it's so much detail, and it's so nicely done. This is a fine piece of engineering, eh? You already told. We
need a lot of craftsmanship. We need a lot of craftsmanship to get to those cases. Absolutely. And to get to those designs, Rene. So yes,
and then
you're
the
right.
Price.
Yeah, the pricing is incredible.
It's incredible. Yeah.
Okay, guys,
so,
we're moving on to the next one, because if we talk too long, we can't see the second half of the game tonight.
You're a football lover?
Absolutely, Rene.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
Not only cycling but also football.
Yes, correct. Next one in the lineup.
Yep.
Also typical Invicta, and I tell you why. This watch, actually this similar design, has been in our collection in the 70s, before the quartz revolution came.
Yeah.
We had this same design. We had the same, unique subdial in the bezel, in the band, and it came back, and it came back in a fantastic color. And tonight we have a game in the World Cup between Brazil and South Korea. Yeah. And if you look at the dial that I picked for tonight's show, it's the colors of Brazil.
The colors of Brazil, that's true. Yeah.
It's the yellow and green. I really like this color combination. I think it's typical special for Invicta. There's no other brands that work with those special combination as we do. And I really love this new Speedway variation, because this is the first Speedway that I'm going to offer you tonight in the lineup. As I told you already, we have 4 different Speedways, and they are really different. So model number is 40532. We just released those pieces here tonight, a couple of weeks ago, when we opened our Barcelona store. Yeah. That's the first time that we showed those watches to the public. I kept the green and yellow for tonight's show. Okay. 40532, 43 millimeters casing, VD32 Japanese movement made by Seiko for Invicta. 100 meters water resistant. We want your watch up to Invicta standard no matter what. And the pricing is sensational. €126 is the regular pricing, which is already on offer on the Let's Talk Invicta show. If on the Invicta stores website, if you order now, you can have this watch to your doorstep for €79 only. A beautiful Speedway. And please, and I hope you can see it, because you can't see it in the image that Rene just showed you, but if you see the watch here in the studio, the whole casing and band is hand polished, like we did in the 70s. Yeah. It's a very shiny, fashionable, vintage, retro look Speedway watch.
Yeah, if you see the watch now, it's beautiful retro style, but also it looks like a second time, or is it only 24? Is it chronograph and
No, we have the second hand and we have the 24-hour counter. You're
okay,
right.
the
So it's a
24.
second time zone actually.
Yeah.
That's the VD32 movement that we use for this watch. Yeah.
All right. So a beautiful watch, but the price is remarkable because it's completely new in our assortment. It's a retro style, so very, very popular nowadays, retro style, and beautiful colors. And that for 79 euros, it's very unique. This could be this could be a wonderful Christmas gift.
Listen, Rene, and you know what? I'm always wondering why you act so surprised. Because you know, since we've done Let's Talk Invicta already 107 issues, you know that we are all about the best possible pricing. And every time I mention pricing, you act surprised. So that really works.
Yeah.
No, anyways.
But I can also tell you why I'm acting so surprised. Because when you know, I worked as a teleshop host for teleshop broadcasters in Germany, and the prices were a lot higher. So
I know.
That's
here
why.
we are at Let's Talk Invicta, Rene. This is Let's Talk Invicta. We have
That's
special
true.
prices and special collection.
Yeah.
So back to the watch. 40532 is your model number.
Mm-hmm.
And this vintage Speedway piece with a beautiful,
Max.
and I try to show it here on the case back, a beautiful laser engraved retro style Formula 1 dial. You see that?
Yep.
On the case back.
Oh, Max, links.
Laser engraved.
Yeah, okay.
It is the Monaco Formula 1 race that we try to...
Wow.
Beautiful
Great.
Speedway style. 79 euros only, guys. So, a great offer and a great watch.
Yeah.
I'm moving on to the next one in the lineup, which is another Speedway.
All right.
And as I told you already, we have 4 different Speedways in the lineup tonight. And this is a completely different one than the one before. And I'm very proud of this watch. I tell you why. A couple of months ago, I discussed with our headquarters in USA. He says, Wim, how are you doing with the collections? Do you have any requests that we don't have in the lineup these days? So I told him, I said, actually, yes. I have a lot of people asking for an automatic chronograph below 1,000 euro.
Mm-hmm.
He says, Wim, that's impossible because all the movements are so expensive. All the complicated movements are expensive. I don't think we can make it. I said, okay, but if we can, we should do a Speedway with an automatic movement and in the successful color combinations that we have already in our quartz variations.
Mm-hmm.
So then he came up with a movement that has been especially made for Invicta, for this particular project, by a very famous movement manufacturer that we work already with for a long time. An automatic chronograph movement that we could offer for the regular pricing on our website, 399 euros. That is a breakthrough, guys. There's no automatic chronograph movements out there below 1,000 euros. Yeah. So here it is. It's a Speedway model number 39070. Speedway automatic 45 millimeters casing with this SL 4612 automatic movement. We are really proud of the movement as well. We have a small open case back to show you the details in this watch. It's a fantastic movement that we use. Actually, I'm not wearing it tonight, but I have a similar watch with a different color, with a different dial, and I wear it a lot. And the power reserve is between 48 and 72 hours, and it's very, very accurate, very precise. 200 meters water resistance, of course, because we want the watch to be on the Invicta standards.
So
but the pricing. The pricing.
Okay.
$399 is the regular pricing on Invicta Store's website, and we are very successful with this pricing already. But I managed to get the pricing even further down. Only for this particular color combination, 39070. If you order now during the Let's Talk Invicta show or within the next 24 hours, we offer you this beautiful automatic chronograph for the fantastic price of 279 euros
Okay.
only. And let me tell you, you see the crystal in the watch. It looks a little bit purple on your
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
That's because of the sapphire that we put into the flame fusion crystal.
Okay.
So the light that we have in the studio, you
Yeah.
know, enhances the color in the sapphire.
Wow. So a very beautiful watch, but um, is it for a reason that you don't want to mention the manufacturer of the movement?
No, there's no reason. I just told you already. It's one of our partner
Yes.
manufacturers that we work with already for a long time. We have a few factories, as you know, in the Far East
Yes.
that
Yes.
that build movements for us, and this is one of them. And it's not a manufacturer that puts brands on movements so much.
Okay.
And we just give the model number, which is SL4612. Actually, they custom made this chronograph movement for Invicta.
So there is so far as I know, a big difference between a chronograph and a chronometer. Eh?
There's absolutely a difference, yes. It's completely, it has nothing to do with each other. And the
Okay.
chronograph is used for timekeeping,
Yes.
and the chronometer is an institute from Switzerland that controls a watch on 250 different criteria.
Okay.
And once you get through the test, your watch gets the chronometer certificate. But it can still be a three-hand watch. It doesn't have to be a chronograph. So
I didn't know that.
no, not many people know it, but it's just a certificate that you get with some different movements out there.
So, astonishing price for 279 for an automatic chronograph. A real Invicta watch lover should have this in his or her collection. And I don't want to do too enthusiastic about this price, but hey, Wim, it's really incredible.
No, I was just joking, Rene. I just wanted to, and I want the people back home to understand that, we are all about the best possible pricing and the best possible collections. So this is how we come to those price points. And the only reason we can do this is because we have single units or small batches that we hold, especially for the Let's Talk Invicta show, and those are the watches that we offer here every Monday night. So I'm as excited as you guys. I mean, it's a real good offer and a special watch.
Yeah.
So this was another Speedway. The next one that I have in my collection tonight is an aviator watch.
Okay.
An aviator watch that has a fantastic color combination, and that's why I'm bringing it tonight, because the watch that I'm bringing now is model number 39655. It's a very plain, cockpit style dial that we created. I like the different levels that we built into the dial as well. So you see actually the depth in the watch. It's actually a 3D dial. We have orange accents that we built onto the second hand, but also on the subdials, and those orange accents come back on the side with the pusher on the 2 o'clock position. As you can see, the watch has a fantastic size. It's 46 millimeter. I always like this size because it fits every wrist almost. And the band that we used for this watch, and we did it already a couple of shows ago, we had many requests about the band. It's actually leather with a Kevlar layer on top.
Okay.
It's the same material that we use for bulletproof vests, so you know that it's very strong and very rigid. And it's also, it's not affected by water. So although you're dealing with a leather strap on the inside, the outside is really waterproof. And the pricing for the watch that we made for tonight, guys, is sensational. Not 214 euros. And again, those 214 euros that we normally ask is already an offer. It's already a special price. I managed to get the pricing even further down. If you order now, or within the next 24 hours, this aviator piece, model number 39655, can be ordered for 97 euros only.
Okay.
97 euros. A fantastic watch with a VD53 Japanese movement made especially for Invicta. And what I also really like, guys, is the disc in the subdial that we use instead of the hand. You see that?
Beautiful. So very
really
beautiful.
nice piece, and I like the very dark navy color strap. Perfectly matches the dial as well. And I probably mentioned it already a couple of times, but I'm going to tell you again. We have special designers that take care of only designing bracelets or bands or patterns or materials or fabrics. You know, it's not just let's design a watch and start producing. No, we are constantly working with different colors, different materials, and this is how we get to those special collections that you see here at Let's Talk Invicta.
So, great watch, is 97 euros. A lot of details. Also, the orange, I like it a lot when I see this in a watch like this. So, I would suggest let's continue. Or do you want to say something else about
No,
this?
I think we can talk for hours, but about this watch, also about this watch. But you know, we have to move on because we have some nice watches coming up.
Yeah. Maybe
after this.
Yes, thank you, Max.
And
so,
also, I'm coming up with a bestseller in tonight's show, a bestseller pro diver based on our 8926 OB, our automatic pro diver that we've been offering already a couple of times here at Let's Talk Invicta, but that we have constantly on offer on our website, invictastores.eu. It's the 40mm Pro Diver series that we built with a fantastic NH35 movement, our yellow rotor signature movement that we are very proud of, this partnership. But I'm going to bring you tonight, I told you already, it's all about special colors, the desert sand variation. So it's dark brown, bezel and dial. As you can see on the live picture that we have here from the studio, you see that it's actually sunray brown and also sunray brown on the bezel. And it's desert sand because if you wear the watch, sometimes it's matte finished, sometimes it shines towards you. It's like walking on the beach. You see a shell, you see the sand that shines in the sun. You will have the same with this watch. It's a 40mm casing with your 8926 OB old bezel, your coin bezel that is really with the unidirectional variation, of course. As I told you, it has the beautiful yellow rotor automatic movement that we use in many different pro divers here at Let's Talk Invicta. And the water resistance of this watch is 200 meters. The model number, and it's new collection, you know, the watch is ready. It's already here for maybe over 10 years already, the design. But the color combination that we bring here tonight in the Let's Talk Invicta show is new here at Invicta. And check out the movement here, Rene. Yeah, great. Beautiful. So desert sand is the color that we use. So it's sunray brown. 35689 is the model number. 125 euros is the regular pricing on invictastores.eu. We have many different colors, but this desert sand variation will cost you only 85 euros if you order now or within the next 24 hours.
Okay. Again, a great price, but I don't want 2 extra price anymore.
No, you don't dare to. I feel you're a little bit laid back. That's fine.
I'm a little bit mellow now.
Let the watches do the talking. You know.
Absolutely. But I have a serious question. Because we are going towards Christmas, and I know Christmas is you're selling like hell in your stores and online. But if I order now, do I get my watch on time before Christmas?
Well, 100%. If you order now, it will be there for Christmas. Let me tell you something about shipping, because shipping is for free. I didn't mention it tonight, but it's for free, always, with Let's Talk Invicta. Not only towards you, but if you don't like the watch, or it's not your taste, or you're not your style, or not your size, you can easily ship it back, also for free. Okay, so there's no boundaries there.
Yeah, there's
no risk, no boundaries. Yeah. But the next step is that we book all our shipments through FedEx International Priority, which means that if you order now, or let's say tomorrow before 3 o'clock, the watch will be packed and shipped towards you the same day. The propositions that I get from FedEx is that if we have international priority, it's shipping on Wednesday, let's say, and delivery on Thursday, overnight in Europe. The only thing is that nowadays the logistics networks have a lot of pressure because of the huge amount of packages, but
Yeah.
also because of COVID and all the lack of staff and all that. So maybe we cannot deliver within two, maybe not within 1 day, but for sure you can be sure that we still book FedEx International Priority for you, so the watches will come to you very, very fast.
Okay.
I hope that answers your question.
Absolutely. And then there is another question on my Facebook from Horst. He wants to know if it is possible to get the Invicta Pro Driver 37970 in the next show for a special price.
Quinten is listening with us, and he will write down your requests, and we will try to get it. And please be aware that we try everything to get your request to the show, but if it's not available, we cannot do it. So, and if it's not next show, it can come up in a few shows after. So keep watching.
Absolutely.
Let's Talk Invicta every Monday night at 8 o'clock. And best is to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you will be notified whenever we have another show coming up.
Yeah.
All right.
Subscribe.
Special models coming up, so we have to move on, Rene.
Yep, alrighty. And
Another special one.
It's one of my favorites, but not in blue, you know.
I know that, Rene.
Yeah.
But the blue one is not available yet. This is
I
also
know.
noted by our social media team. Quinten always takes care of you.
Yeah,
But
I know.
the blue one is not available, but I have a fantastic color available now. It's
And
a
only
two-tone.
a few left, eh?
Yeah, only a few, very few actually. And it's two-tone. We have the gold tone frozen bezel. It's not your shiny yellow gold. No, we call it frozen. It's a fantastic, very subtle color that we built into the stainless steel casing that we have here. It's from the Reserve collection, so you know that we work with high-end movements, materials, and products. Venom, excuse me. Venom is the name of the collection.
Mm-hmm.
The case size is 51 millimeters. We have a beautiful open heart, two open hearts actually, in the dial. So you actually see the movement working for you here in the close-up, Rene.
Yes.
You see that, in this case, you see the movement actually works for you.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Great.
Fantastic. The dial is made out of oyster mother of pearl. A fantastic combination. And you see the little sub-dial that we have here on top. It shows you the power reserve.
Also great, eh?
Very, very nice.
Do
The
you have a
movement is
little
made
bit
by
of a
Seagull,
cold?
one of our partners that we often use for our mechanical movements. So also in this case, we have an open case back on the back as well. I will show you in a minute. And the casing, because we are dealing with a Venom, is 500 meters water resistance.
Wow, great.
And please check out all the details that we built into this case. It's so fantastic. Check out the beautiful cutout bezel as we build it in the frozen gold variation. Also, please check the crown protector that we built onto the side of the casing. See if I can open it. Yes, beautiful. Check out the colors of the dial. If you see the picture on Rene's screen that he's showing you at this moment, can you show us the dial, Rene, please?
Yes.
No, not this one.
Oh,
the one
okay,
that you
the
have
other
on your
one. All right.
on your
Yes,
screen.
okay. I can show the dial.
So you see that the dial that Rene shows you now has a completely different color tone than the one that I have here in the studio, because it's a product of nature. It's mother of pearl, and every single watch is different. So it's very limited and very special. Yeah. The pricing, that makes it standing out, far from any other watch that we show you tonight. 546 euros, because we're dealing with a Reserve collection. So it's a high-end piece with the most beautiful materials used on the watch. If you order now this double open heart Venom, you can order this piece, model number 33543, for the fantastic price of 239 euros. 239 euros for a high-end Invicta watch. Check this out.
Wow.
In the meantime, while you are showing the watch on your screen, Rene, I'm going to show you the case back as well, because I'm very proud to show you the movement. It's beautiful.
Right. Yeah. So, okay, let me show this one again. Then Max can put up the close-up in your studio up front now. Thank you.
Yes.
Max. Yeah.
Look at
So,
this.
yeah.
Look at this
Oh,
movement. The Genève
go to
finishing,
Genève, yes.
the
Nice.
beautiful rotor that we built onto into the casing.
So is it more expensive than to do a go to Genève striping on the rotor?
Well,
Or
most movement manufacturers just deliver plain movements with just a
yeah,
plain rotor on the top, and we always tried to get the most special details into our movements,
yeah.
and this is how we get to those Côte de Genève. But also, for instance, the yellow rotor that we built onto the NH35
Yeah.
movement is specially decorated and modified by Psycho Instruments for Invicta.
Okay. All
So
right.
you can immediately recognize whenever you have a movement that has more than just your regular detailing, then it's special
Mm-hmm.
made, it's custom made for Invicta or
Okay.
for any other brand out
All
there.
right. So again, a beauty of a watch, and I can assume it looks heavy. Is it
I
heavy
think it's
or?
around 350 grams in total
Mm-hmm.
before sizing, but because an automatic movement has weight, as you know,
Yeah.
but also the full stainless steel band as well as the fantastic casing that we
Yeah.
built around this watch. Can
All
you
right.
zoom? Can you zoom in one more time, Max, on the side of the casing? It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
All right.
See that with the reserve logo that we built onto it, and it's 20.5 millimeter thickness
Yeah.
that you see here. We
It's a
have the
big
full
one.
flame fusion crystal as well, and I like the blue details that we built into the bezel, just to emphasize the color combinations that we use in our watches.
Mm. Yeah, what I like, Wim, what I extremely like about this watch is the duo open heart.
Yeah,
So the first time I saw this one, and I saw it the first time I saw this watch on Shop HQ in America, and there was the blue variation, and I
yeah. No,
immediately
we've
fell
had
in
the
love.
blue. We've had the blue variation as well, but it was.
It was
I think
only
you.
presented one time,
Yes,
so
I
it was
remember
sold
that.
out immediately. So.
All right,
Let's continue. Hey,
let's continue because
are
again,
you a little bit sniffy, my friend?
I just give you the model number one more time. It's model number 33543. Okay?
Okay, yes.
Moving on to the next watch in the lineup, and I told
Okay.
you already, we have 4 different speedways, and again, we have a speedway that we offer you tonight here in Let's Talk Invicta. It's model number 36736. It's from our classic speedway collections, but in a very, very special color tone that we built just recently. It's also the Desert Storm color, the
Yeah.
the desert sand color that we built for the Pro Diver. We also put the Sunray dial into this beautiful all rose gold Speedway series. And I was talking to Max before the show, and he says this is a watch you can offer to ladies as well.
Yeah.
It's not just your over the top masculine watch, it's a very accessible sizing. 39.5 millimeter casing diameter, Speedway series, brown and black combination, so desert sand and black combination. VD53, our reliable quartz chronograph movement with date, made by Psycho Instruments for Invicta. 200 meters water resistance. So you're dealing with a piece of jewelry, but still perfectly water resistant. And the pricing is sensational. 157 is the regular pricing on invictastores.eu. If you order now during the Let's Talk Invicta show or within the next 24 hours, the watch can be yours for 97 euros only. A great watch, a classic. I love the new bracelet that we put on because, it's not our regular diver bracelet, but this is our president. Yeah, our president bracelet that I really, really like. Very comfortable to wear, supple. And yeah, the color combination makes it stand out from the rest.
Okay. A watch, I would say, the color is fantastic, and for me, rose gold is always a bit more luxurious than yellow gold. But that's very personal.
No,
So,
listen, I agree a little bit with you. And again, with the good thing for rose gold for me, it's a very warm color, first of all. But second of all, you can wear your rose gold jewelry and your silver tone jewelry and your gold tone jewelry all together.
Yeah.
I really like the combination with rose gold.
But Wim, Another question about rose gold. As you know, I sold a lot of jewelry in my career as a TV host. But I know that not all the rose gold jewelry can be compared together because of the tone of the rose gold. How is
No,
it
but that's the same with gold tone jewelry. I mean, every manufacturer uses different plating and all that.
Yeah.
But we at Let's Talk Invicta, we have come up with our Swiss plating patented Swiss plating procedure, where we, managed to get the colors so natural and so good that if you wear it next to your golden jewelry, you don't see the difference. It's a fantastic color that we use.
Okay.
And that is for all the colors that we use in our collections. This made us very happy as well, because we were able to use the Swiss plating not only for gold tone, but not only for rose gold tone. Yeah. We talked about it many times. We have the black Swiss plating, the blue, the burgundy. All those colors are fantastic and very easy to combine. Also this one.
Yeah. So a very beautiful watch. I like the tone. I like the color. And the price is exceptional, 97 euros. So, but
not too excited.
Not too excited. Not too excited. But
last one.
The last one. But
last one.
I want to say you something, because one of our regular friends is saying van, hey, Wim's cat start to lick his stamps because he just bought the Venom.
That's
Marco,
great.
Thank you very much. So,
Marco, congratulations, you bought a beautiful watch.
Absolutely,
I can tell you that.
Absolutely.
And talking about beautiful watches, Rene, this is...
Yeah, this one. My heart
Look at this one.
pounding.
Look at the watch that I have here on the close-up camera. Max, can you put it in front of the... Yes.
This
Check.
one.
Can you put the close-up camera, Rene, please?
Yeah.
Because
it's coming. Yep, there he is.
There he is, and this is, one of the most remarkable,
like
one
a
of the most
snake.
iconic pieces in the Invicta collection. It's also a speedway, believe it or not. So I told you already, we have 4 different speedways in tonight's lineup, and this one is very, very special. It's model number 35458. The casing is 58 millimeters. It's one of the biggest timepieces that we have in our lineup. But this is just your typical collector's Invicta. This is so very, very special. I think we only have a few available. I'm looking at Quinten here because he allocated this collection for us. We have a few available. We didn't launch them yet in our stores, but it will come in the coming weeks. And, this is iconic. This is a watch that you want in your Invicta collection. 35458 is the model number. And we are dealing with a watch with actually 3 movements. You have your mechanical movement here in the middle, the bridge mechanical movement. And we have 2 movements here on top as well. You see that? Okay. We have 2 crowns for the 2 quartz movements that we built here on top. And also the crown for the mechanical bridge movement that we built here in the middle. And we are very proud to show you this mechanical movement because the case back is transparent as well. I will put it in front of the camera so Max can show it to us. Check out this beautiful movement that we built for this bridge speedway watch.
Wow.
2 layers of sapphire, one on top and one on the other side. And
this is huge.
Literally this is a timepiece.
Yes.
This is a machine.
Oi.
And this is a watch you want to have in your collection.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Talking about special colors. This is our royal blue plating that we use.
Yeah.
We have the gold tone casing. The gold tone casing that we build around the movement. Wow. We have a fantastic 50-meter water resistant construction build for this watch. So it's not just for showing off. It's actually a piece you want to wear. This is a watch that if I see somebody walking with a watch like this, absolutely. I want to know what it is. It's so special.
Yeah. So
but let me get the pricing to you.
Okay.
436 euros is the offer that we normally have on invictastores.eu. Starting from, I would say, next week. If you order now, or within the next 24 hours, we will send you this watch for 299 euros. This is a collector piece, guys.
Yes.
This is the perfect watch to end tonight's show, if you ask me.
Yeah. So, Wim,
Yo.
do you have that also? When I see a watch like this, I have to breathe in a little bit more because I really like this watch and I have a lot of time with our watches, but with this one, wow!
Well, it's a time machine, Rene. I wouldn't call it just a regular watch. Look at this. Look at the watch on my wrist.
Oh wow! Even
Come on.
better, even better.
It's a piece of jewelry.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I told.
And the mechanics that we put in, you know, the movements that we built in, the construction that we made, the way we constructed the casing around the wrist. Look at my small wrist, and it fits like a glove. You see there? There's no openings.
It's also a form. It's a little bit like a trapezium. I will put this away. So,
I agree.
I told last week or the week before, I mentioned the phrase "sex on the wrist," and this is again sex on the wrist. This is great. This is
It's very, very special.
What a beautiful watch.
It's wrist jewelry. That's what I call it.
Yeah, that's better.
Maybe a little bit nicer, Rene. Sorry. Okay, guys.
Totally right.
Pricing 436 is regular.
Yeah.
We offer you 299. And order now or within the next 24 hours, and the watch will be shipped to you this week. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, because this was the end of the show. Okay. I hope you are as excited as we were for tonight's show. I hope you have been scoring some great deals with us. And please don't forget, guys, we have the toolkits available for you as well. So if you order, you can order your toolkit with your order, and you can size the watch for yourself at home.
Absolutely. So I would suggest let's do another show next week. And thank you very much for such a beautiful show and with such beautiful watches like this. And excuse me for being too enthusiastic.
No, Rene, no need to excuse. But thank you, guys. I'm working on show number 108 in the coming week. If you have any requests, like Horst just asked, during the show.
During the show, yes.
Please let us know on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok even.
Yep.
And
TikTok.
Our social media team is ready to follow up. Yeah. Wishing you a nice night. Go to the football match now, because the second half will start in 15 minutes, I guess.
Okay.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.